Okay, our first character is drawn and like a mark on this. That's fine. It's a first character. First character. I haven't named her yet. I don't know what. I think it's gonna be. Bustin' makes me feel good. Now I'm putting some new paper in. Great thing about this little thing is I can be right here. Okay, this is our second character. I got a Graph Gear 1000 pencil. This is the pencil I like to use. Oh, we're getting slowed down. Again, I always start creating like this. I start with the face. This is a guy character. The nose is going to go down like this. Excuse me. I like these graph gears because it's good for line work. You can get smaller ones. This is a 0.9. I really like. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Time to time, like on a Fonda. I'm going to give him a little beard. Of our choosing. Oh, in crimes, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Episodes or shows. Singing online. Let's go, let's go. So this guy's kind of a reference to, he's going to have the hair of Bob Ross. He might wear I don't know if he's going to wear a mouth guard for the kids. City for the appearance. Bella. Okay, so he is going to have like the beard. This dude's going to be super jacked. This pencil's okay. There we go. They should bring back Carmen Sandiego, I think. With Ragapella. So with art, you just as like a bunch of lines coming together. You just want to be working on it. Let me share this. See if I can share this out. Sorry, I did something. I was trying to share this. Talk back. Let me try sharing it on my other. And hungry, huh? This is your fear factor. Rich mansion. This is the video right here. I had to turn the air on. Talk back. Yeah, we did that. This started in Hungary. This started in. This, I think this. Okay. Today? All right, let me know. I'm going to do this for a little bit, 20 minutes or Okay. Yeah, I got shorts on. You turn the, yeah, I was gonna turn the air on. For Ronald. It was John Travolta. Is still broken. Risk. Rich. So this part is gonna come up. He's kind of, well, it's kind of three quarters. Now people might say, oh, if you don't have the eyes or this right. I mean, if you digital, this is all gonna go digital after I draw it. You can fix anything that is too small or too big. I like to just start with a sketch to say we got it. I'm Mrs. Robinson and handed it. Debt. Can't do 20% of 100. It's 20. Well, I'm Star Yucks. You a card with. Thanks, Sin. Right. Don't let him inside. Bye. I still don't like the mouth. The mouth is the hardest thing. I feel like I have the most problems with mouth. And then your nose has to, it's kind of got to be diagonal from that. Again, this is a team of 4, kind of like TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I grew up with, but it's a completely different team. I don't like to draw copyrighted stuff at this point. It's just sketch. People don't realize with sketch you can make a whole bunch of lines. I don't like where the eye went. So what you got to do if you want to get eyes right, you just got to put a line coming over. Everything takes time. People don't realize everything takes time. But if you never take the time to make anything, you will just be left out of time. I think that's why everybody likes Back to the Future. So he's looking off to the side, so that's why I'm doing that. I do want this eye to be a little bit bigger. I mean, what we're gonna do is put all the masks on them, so they only have red masks though. People are wondering. The original Ninja Turtles actually had just red masks, so if we're referencing from the original Turtles, that's why we're putting red masks on them. They all had red masks. Every single character had a red mask. So I just do something like this. That's where the mask is gonna go. Kind of has like a thin face, but he's super freaking jacked. He doesn't wear a shirt, which makes it easier to draw all these. And then I have, this is kind of like a Mike Tyson reference a little bit. He's a boxer. Always sweating. Big hands that hold me. Might just do the face. I don't know if we'll have time to do the whole body. Probably in a second sitting. His hair is kind of like curly and like an afro. And yes, this will be a comic after we get our initial sketches and stuff, so stay tuned for that. The reason why I like to do the curly hair is you can just do something like this to actually draw him. His hair, he doesn't get haircuts. He just gets he just lets his hair grow forever. You can do something like this up to the top. That's why I wanted to do the curly hair, so it's not like perfect, you know. You can take a blender to that. I have so many blenders, it's crazy. But his hair is going to be dark. You can play on this if you ever got like his hair dyed or something. If you want to give him a little bit more stress, you can give his little wrinkles up here, his to my community, but not my community. They don't even let me into their Facebook group. Newtown now gets 1,000 up in this. True. Not a line and nothing with a mouse. Every Sunday. To a text. Hot dog cart. It's out of Home Depot. Gonna be out of money quick. No. From that hot dog cart. In the day. So his gloves, he could change gloves. I was thinking just red gloves for now. Oh, the seagulls in the waves. So I know people say, oh, why do you bend your... Well, I'm double jointed, so I could hold the pencil like this, but I feel like I get no control the way everyone else holds their pencil. I think everyone else holds it like this. Then these fingers get in the way. That's why I don't do that. My hands are big, so that's why I do that. I think we're switching. Song I made for Becca, our friend Becca. So if you're doing like lighting and stuff, you do want to not have everything just shaded. So that's why I'm doing that. I'm like leave spaces. It's really working with the light and the dark when you do shading, and then you could put a little shade under the nose. I haven't named all these people yet. The first part is coming up with the character. This guy's got huge shoulders. This is, again, when I was younger, I played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I didn't beat Mike Tyson's Punch-Out till some kid on YouTube taught me how to beat Mike Tyson. He was like 7. You know, we have a whole origin story for these characters already mapped out that I'm coming up with. So we have to have stories for all of them too that I have to write. I have to be everything, basically. Banger! I gotta get some water. Hang on. Where is the one I'm searching for? This is just on printer paper. I didn't put it in a book or anything. I'm gonna make a book out of all these sketches. Now, you see like the initial circle I went with, so we have this. Still exists. Becca will find a gentleman who holds her hand and says nice things to her all the time. If she ever cries, he's right there by her side to hug her and say it will be alright. But for now, she's alone at night. Like a lot of girls in this world, happy ending to this one. Yes, someday the rain will stop for sure. True love for this girl named Bond. Becca Bond. The rainbow will then appear. Where's the one I'm searching for? Where the... Let me move these pencils. I'm always picking up my space. I'm like Iron Man with all the different... I don't have a robot though to do it, or a Jarvis. I do have the camera up here, second phone. I do want to get a third phone. I only have, well, I do have another phone, but it dies kind of quick. I guess we could go live on that. Got my keys in my pocket. I really hate having things in my pocket. One of my biggest pet peeves is having things in my pocket. There should be a song like that, having things in my pocket. So he's got his arms over here. People wonder how long some of this stuff takes. Well, it does take time, but I've been drawing since 1983, so my grandfather drew for me. When you were all that. Never wore boxing gloves, ever. I've only played boxing games. Putting someone with boxing gloves, it makes it easier, so you don't have to draw the hand. So it's kind of we're kind of cheating with doing the boxing gloves. But it is like a call to, all the. I think when they got rid of Mike Tyson, like a later release of Mike Tyson's Punch Out was like just Punch Out with Mr. Dream. I don't know if they lost the rights to it or what. I always heard that, it's because he had like allegations or something against him, so they. Ungrateful like your daughter. You're a brat. It's all a lie. Told in a while. I always like to do something like this under the chin, so it gives it that lighting. So then we have the triceps here. Most of my stuff when I was younger, I put them in muscles because I was influenced by the Turtles. So I drew a lot of my characters, early on characters like this. You're a brat. So this would be his tricep here. Yeah, but no, it's definitely very cold. We're live on the other channel too. If you want to listen to just the music, I always have that on. We're looking for new artists. I'm doing like the first one I told in a while. Let's just all agree on that. Give them some marks here. And they're not perfect characters. They have to have some sort of beat ups going on them too. It's very freeing when you just come up with your own characters. You don't have to like, this line needs to go there. I hate that. So if you're making your own characters, you really should, because then you can create your own stuff, our own shit. Yeah, him. 89 Batman. 89 Batman. He's sort of the bouncer, but he has a lot of. He's very strong. He has some rage. He stays calm, but he can take care of business. This guy, he means business. I didn't ask. So if you're trying to draw the torso, it would be more like this. He has it. That's going to be the hardest thing. Is like we got all of his muscles rippling here, sort of the rib cage here, and then you do have other muscles there. He's got an 8-pack because he works out all the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess we have to do the down part, the 8-pack. He's got an 8-pack. I always count things. And then this will come up here for more muscle. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3 over here on the side. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 over there. All of these characters have to have their like abbreviations, kind of like the turtles do as well. Right here on their. He won't have a belt. He'll just. I mean, he can work for a title or a belt because he's a boxer. Number one guy. Stop. Get the funk up. I'm Batman. Let's go. 89. '89 Batman. So many great lines. When the song leave you with. This town needs an enema. Oh, my number one guy. Sounds off. Stop. Get the funk up. I'm Batman. Let's go. Just defining the face a little bit more. He has elongated face. I don't know if I think I have more of a round face. So he's not me. He's just a mixture of people. We're gonna have two dudes, 3 dudes actually. There's 3 dudes and a chick. The chick is the leader of the group. For everyone. So sometimes I don't really even draw circles and stuff. I just start drawing. You always got to put a little line here first. These are going to be, I'm going to go with like the, oh yeah, spam risk. Perfect. Love that. That's why I don't have this phone that I'm recording on hooked up to anything. I'm giving them kind of the smaller shorts like we had back in the 80s and stuff. I'm going to actually have this short come down. Do this. We don't go live on any, well, I do go live sometimes later on TikTok, same name, but you can't go live on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. Can't go live on Facebook or Instagram because they'll block our music. Our music is all streaming, so then they start saying, oh, this is already the music I am playing now. We get in trouble for our own music. First. Recharge and refill longer. How I feel about Twitch is so hard, right? Someone write that? How I feel about Twitch? What did it say? Action. What's that mean? You chasing and faced with decisions to be there for everyone. Never enough. We got a new song out today called Practice Makes Perfect. You know what you could do is you could have like certain things change on him, different colors depending on his mood and stuff. Kind of like the Hulk gets green and strong when he's angry. So you could do that. I take little breaks because it's tough to. Not that my head's really down because I have this at an angle, but artists, they do have that where they're. This dude's going to be able to stretch, kind of like a Stretch Armstrong, kind of what we had back in the 90s. We have to put his pecs here. This pec is going up, so you have this line coming up like this. Everything is like a flow, like flowing your art. Not be afraid to do curves and stuff like that. Then you have to. This is kind of connected to this upper cheek area here, so that's kind of I did that. It's kind of at an angle or diagonal. And then if you're not good at drawing, you could do something like this to do his circle, and then that's when you're gonna put. For a visit. I'm big into like a line, so I would probably do a line like this here. And then darken all this back here with a different color. So we have one line on him. Came to see that. Well, I guess it would be something like this, because we have this is gonna match this. So, whoa. All these songs you can find on our other live of this channel. If you're wanting to listen to this, we are Honest Blue on all streaming. So if you're wanting to listen to any of this music, just search Honest Blue and we'll come up. You can even get it on your phone and ask it to play Honest Blue. See what a lot of people do? I know an artist that he'll go into all this and like erase this and he'll just do all this like blending. But again, I have some of his artwork. He's doing just pencil, which is what I do, but I do other. I don't think people even care at this point, like what you draw with. We have to go to the dump, I think, at some point here. I'm kind of blending as I go on, but do you see how I leave like a white, because the white and black is going to play for your art better. If you leave little white spots, it's gonna look more professional. Dead him. Excuse me, sir. He didn't skip leg day, so he does have legs. Trying to strengthen my legs. You really should work on your legs, because that's where you're getting your stability. Most people don't do that. Oh, I'm going to skip leg day. It's like, no, you should walk, and you should actually build those legs up, because that's where you're getting all your power, especially if you're like an athlete. You should really work on your legs, because that's where you're getting your stability. Do some workouts for your legs. I walk every day, but I'm starting to get into some muscle building for my legs a little bit more. I'm going to put some lines here to... We're about 30 minutes into this. I usually stop here, but I guess I could stop. Just put in like this part here. This is most of these characters are going to wear like from boots to, something that's stable for them. Not going to be like high fashion, so he's going to wear boots. I don't think the face is perfect, but I like that like thin, elongated face for him. Not like round, so I'm doing like elongated face. None of them will have the turtles have like they have like like they tied in the back. I'm not gonna have that with any of these characters. I'm just gonna put the red mask on all of them. I do have a name for them. I'm not revealing the name until I finish the drawings of all of them. I have 2 more characters after this. Must sing my song, give you mine. So what I'll do is I'll do all the time-lapse drawings, and you'll see the name as they all come together in a digital piece later on. A bit older, rolled on my shoulders. See how many lines I use? Most people are afraid to put lines on paper. It's paper. Put some lines on a paper. I'm going to stop. I'm going to come back with this. So just subscribe so you know when I'm live. I'm going to do a little bit more blending here. I do pull these afterwards, and then I do the time lapse. Everything is pulled from my own life, though, so know that. I'm pulling this from Bob Ross with the hair, Mike Tyson for the face, a little bit with me with this little beard he's got going on here. I really love art. That's why I'm creating this now at my age. I've done all the Disney art and all that, so. I'm gonna sing my song and give you my love. You can blend things before you put the added detail in. So some people do this, they'll blend it. You could have them have high, I think I want to put them with like higher socks. These would be his socks. And these could be this like the older type socks. He's wearing, I don't know, do boxers wear socks? It's funny. It's funny. Money! So this part from here, I'm gonna make them come out a little wider. This paper. Paper is trees. Paper. Except me. Put another green. It's funny. I'll see what I used to these days. As I come down with the blend, I'm like hard with the blend, and then I go light and I pull it out. That's how I get like a smooth blend. So now I'm pulling this down into this area at the bank. Yes, you could put just a little circle here for his nipple. Yes, I said nipple. We become the presidents on the paper with our mouths closed shut. Funny thing about money talk, and neither can we anymore. We ain't spoke since we were young. I'm still going because I'm really into this. I'm gonna put this line here. Oh, maybe there. Money is, well, we'll have to do his circle here. So yes, you can. The reason why I go light is yes, you can like erase and get the line that you want. Most people don't know that. It's like, okay, which line do you want? Go with that line. Okay, a line here. If you're doing a sketch, it's okay to get that initial sketch, you know. What happened to us? He might wear black socks. I kind of like the idea of black socks for this dude. Black, and then this would probably be red, and then black, you know. He's dark skinned, so. Funny thing about money, and neither do we anymore. On the paper, with our mouths closed shut. Okay, he's got his foot coming up here. Shoes are interesting. They're not super hard. They always have this curve. Kind of like that. I didn't put the lines over here. He's going to have a lot of laces. This is the tongue of those shoes. You could put as like something there. All right, I'm going to end because I want to come back and finish this, and then we'll do again, I'm working on the digital part of our other character. She is under here. I'm not going to show you. That's what I got so far. So I'll do the rest later. I don't want to stop there. It's 37 minutes of drawing. Subscribe, like, comment what you want to see, but I'm working on these guys and 3 guys. There can also be characters that can be added. If you want me to add you into the comic, I can do that as well. No extra charge. I just need kind of what you want me to draw you as. I'm putting some lines here. I do want to like have him like in a sun, you know, with the sun coming through, like he's in the studio or he's practicing. He's practicing. This arm's going to come up like this, like he's throwing an uppercut. These are all pretty much superheroes we're drawing. All right, I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.